Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another episode of Blue Collar Shock. It is just myself and good old
Fabian. That's right, I'm back. I'm not even sure this is working.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, that one's you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right. So, welcome back to the podcast, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, because this is our Thanksgiving episode. Well, this will probably be aired hopefully Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and we got a very special. I've been super hyped, guys, about this, guys. I don't know why. I guess just because the bottle. I am fully prepared for this to taste like shit.
Yeah, I mean, the bottle kind of says it all, but it's still a cool bottle. Yeah. It's cool. So we got this Be Thankful bottle of American bourbon whiskey, matured in oak.
And that's all it is.
And apparently, based on what this is saying, re-imported by Ico Importers, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. And it doesn't give us any other description outside of that besides be thankful. So, I mean, a lot, when you show me the bottle, it's really cool. I mean, we're drinking out of, the asshole of a bird. So I imagine this should taste like shit. But let's see.
Yeah, it's I told my wife whenever we bought it, I was like, babe, this is gonna be like a centerpiece for Thanksgiving dinner. This is gonna be a
Oh, it smells like whiskey.
Oh, guys, on the outside. It's gonna be a centerpiece. Yeah, it smells like whiskey.
No, I mean,
you're not lying on that one. It's gonna be a centerpiece for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be like an heirloom. I told her whenever I pass, my whole idea of like putting me in some tannerite after you cremate me, I was like, put me in that and tannerite,
and then just blow it up,
and then blow it up, and then go out with Turkey Tom. That is what he is called, Turkey Tom.
Turkey Time. All right.
So I was pretty excited about it. It's
not Turkey Tom, Turkey Time.
Yeah. So.
But
it's really light. It's light.
I would say like the color almost reminds me of like a. It almost looks like a Thanksgiving whiskey for some reason, just like the coloring.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like their process because of the oak that they mature it in, or if they use some like. Just this looks like it came from this. It doesn't look like it came from anything else.
Why? Dude, I smelled that. All I
that gave me chills.
I smell wild turkey.
It's a turkey. We'll see who's the superior turkey. Turkey Tom or wild turkey?
Oh. Turkey Tom's got to beat in the bottle category, though.
But yeah, no, the bottle category. Absolutely. The presentation of the bottle is really fucking cool. So without it being a whiskey, if you remove this piece and this Turkey Tom, and you could literally go buy something exactly like this at probably Hobby Lobby or a Michael's or just any place you can pick up decor that's Thanksgiving related. You could pick up something that would look almost similar to this. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
If we didn't tell you that if we didn't tell anybody this was an alcohol, and just put this as a centerpiece without them setting them on the backside and seeing that, they would just think, oh, hey, that's a really nice, centerpiece.
Yeah.
That's really nice. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. It definitely beats Wild Turkey 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, what's it called? I was going to say, I was so excited about this bottle. The best way I can relate to it is the dad off of, was it Miracle on 34th Street? The Christmas movie? Or
you're talking about Christmas Story.
Christmas Story, yeah.
Yeah, Christmas Story, where Dad is all excited about the lamp. The lamp leg.
Yeah. That's how excited I was. I was like, oh my God! Yeah. I was that guy.
I mean, and then again, it's a really cool bottle. I like it. I think it's really presented well. So, it's a turkey.
Yep. And it does come in this nice, cool little box.
Yeah. The box is really cool. You just kind of keep it in there year round, and then whenever Thanksgiving comes around, boom, centerpiece.
Yep. So, all right, buddy, you ready for this?
No,
I'm not either.
Like I said, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Clean out your sinuses, though. Yeah, I can breathe now.
All right, well, cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Huh. Oh my god, I keep getting hotter and hotter. Alright, I'll let you give your review while I attempt to finish this.
I just finished mine on one. I had to finish it in one fell swoop because I wasn't sure where that was going. It definitely has wild turkey beat.
Yeah.
As far as taste, because it's Jesus Christ. But it's definitely not what I would consider a top tier bourbon whiskey. It's not bad. The overall flavor profile is there. It has a good flavor, but it's just a bit punchy.
Yeah, especially at the end.
Yeah, like it just. Yeah, so, I mean, you're supposed to be warm during Thanksgiving, so I suppose this does the job.
Yeah, true.
So,
True. It is cold as fuck in this room too.
Yeah, so I would say that this is probably just below average, if not right at about average. If you incorporate the bottle, I would say that they would make it ultimately overall just a 3 out of 5 max. Like it's just a fucking standard.
But could you see? Would you recommend somebody getting this bottle, given the fact that it's $50?
Ooh, if you want a cool bottle, sure. Based on
changes it a little bit,
right? Okay, so based on the fact that it's $50, that's definitely below average. Because for $50, I can go buy me that badass like fucking Japanese whiskey that we had at my birthday, and that is some really good fucking whiskey. So yeah, this is gonna be below average. Just now I'm incorporating the price and knocked it down, so it's gonna be about a 2.5 on the mags. Because for $50, dude, I mean, I get it because this is actually this is really nice glass. Like this is literally, you're basically just paying for the centerpiece. The whiskey inside is just the bonus. It's like, oh well, hey, we want to thank you for buying our $50 centerpiece. Here's some whiskey.
Yeah, kind of. That's
Yeah,
kind of way I take it now.
So, yeah, 2.5 for me, buddy. That's it's not wild turkey. It's not horrible, but it's not.
Would you have this over wild turkey?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Fucking, I would take that over wild turkey. 10 out of 10. Easy.
So Turkey Tom beats wild turkey.
Turkey time.
I agree. The flavor, especially the initial flavor, is really good.
Yeah, it has a good flavor.
It shocked the shit out of me how good that initial flavor was.
Right.
But as it started going down, you get that punch, and then that. For me, it was a very slow increased heat. It was like, all right, I'm gonna burn down a little bit. I'm gonna get hotter and hotter, and I was like, what the fuck? God damn it! When does this roller coaster ride end?
Right.
But it is good. $50 liquor wise, yeah, I would rather go buy some fucking Fighting Spirit or something. You know.
Yeah,
some
yeah.
Slingers,
yeah, I mean, yeah, with lead slingers.
I get like 2 bottles of that shit for this. Fuck, dude, the Casa Noble tequila was, I think, $50.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would rather have that.
Yeah,
liquor wise, yeah. But as a centerpiece, as a very interesting fucking bottle, I'm not disappointed in it.
Right.
I was honestly expecting it to taste terrible. I was expecting
I was expecting just atrocious flavor, but it's not bad.
Yeah, so I would have to agree. 2.5 overall, because the price is a little high, but I get what the price is for. The price is for the bottle.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like I said, if you can pick up the bottle, like it's you can tell it's like nice craftsmanship. Like it's nice, like ceramic. It's not like just cheap thin glass. Like this is like a solid piece of fucking glass.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right. It's absolutely, the price is all based off of the glass. That's what it is. That's probably where the majority of the fucking cost went into it. So it definitely wasn't the whiskey.
So if you guys are interested in getting this bottle, guys, go hit up here in the West Texas, especially Lubbock, Specs. They did have more of them. When I bought this was the only one they had in stock. Last time I went a couple days ago, they had like 3 or 4 more. So, and I'm betting that after Thanksgiving they're not gonna have any more.
Probably not.
Probably not. So, but overall, I think it was good. I think it was a good little spirit. Not disappointed in it. Not sure if I'll ever crack it open again, but who knows? We might whenever we have everybody over for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I would say as a Thanksgiving, kind of give everybody a shot type of deal.
Yeah.
And just warm you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Put some hairs on your chest. Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
So we're very festive today, guys. Very festive for the most part because we're drinking the good old Cheers beer from Holiday Cheer from China. I love this beer. I love this beer so much.
I'm still over here in the festive spirit of Halloween.
Oh yeah, dude! I found a song for Halloween.
Oh my god!
I found like a new song for Halloween, and like I saw it on Facebook. It was like a little minute clip, 3D like animated video, and I was like, "Man, that song is dope." I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Looked it up, and there's like an actual whole like 3-minute version of the song.
Yeah,
it's fucking amazing. I loved it, dude. Like I played it so much that like I started playing it like on the TV in the living room and shit, and the kids were listening to it, and like my little ones were singing it.
That's cool.
They were loving it. I was like, yeah.
And see, I was just looking up like, cause there is this one. It's like a classic Halloween song, but I cannot fucking find it anywhere because I don't know what it's called. But it's essentially like da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You know what song I'm talking about. So I've been trying to find that. But in my quest for trying to find that fucking song, I actually found a play, like it's like a video, it's like a 50-minute video or something like that, of like the top 10 like best Halloween songs from the 20s and the 30s. And there's this one called, it's like, hush, 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 here comes the boogeyman. This is, dude, it's a fucking, I love that fucking song. I love that song. And Bree's like, what the fuck?
So the song I'm talking about, the song is called Halloween. It's by this dude, J.P. Ashkar. It's really good. I like it. I'll probably have to show it to you after we go on break.
Don't want to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, I know. Especially now that we're on YouTube. Yeah, sorry guys.
Right.
Even though the video is on YouTube. But no, yeah. So I am okay. So I did want to make this pun just in case this did taste good.
What?
It says "Be thankful" in the front of the bottle. I am thankful it doesn't taste like shit.
Yes, thankful. Very thankful.
It doesn't taste terrible.
Yeah. Thank you for not tasting like shit.
Yeah.
It did come from your asshole, so I expected a lot less than what we got. But
yeah.
You know, it's all around just it was good. It was good for what it is.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. And guys, if you like these reviews, guys, please hit us up, follow us, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. You know, it kind of helps us out a lot. We are getting a lot more stuff going on. We got some more promo codes for different stuff, and we'll introduce that here in a little bit.
Yep.
How are you doing on your Twitch channel?
I'm doing good. I haven't streamed in like a week or two. I want to try to stream tonight, but I don't know. It's Bree's dad's birthday today. Oh. So after this podcast, I'll actually be going over there. We'll hang with him for a little bit, and depending on...
Get a little fucked up or no?
No. Her dad doesn't drink. But he also doesn't like to eat anything but hamburgers, not cheeseburgers. My man eats hamburgers and meatloaf and sloppy joes. That's like his 3 main food groups.
Okay.
Yeah.
So...
He doesn't like potatoes. He doesn't
Basic
like his
Caucasian.
Yeah, he doesn't like his mashed potatoes with pepper. It's too spicy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he doesn't like the orange salt that you put on the chips at the restaurants. It's too spicy. I can't make this shit up, bro. I cannot make this up. That's a real thing.
And see, and in here, I thought like my wife was really sensitive to spicy, but she kind of gets like that way too. But mainly with like. Anything like tomato based because she gets heartburn.
Well, yeah, but that's like a more of an after effect thing as opposed to like eating it and you're like, oh, it's so hot. No, he's like, oh yeah, he ate the one pepper kernel. It touches his tongue. He's sitting there drinking water. Oh, is it hot in here, guys? He's like sweating. I'm like, Jesus, dude. So yeah, he's very picky about what he eats. Like,
wow.
Yeah. Like we went to that wedding. It was like a couple months ago, right? And so the choices were you could either have steak or salmon.
Yeah.
He's like, do they have hamburgers? He's like, I want a hamburger. So he didn't eat at the wedding. He ate a hamburger before he left.
Wow, that's
yes.
crazy.
Yes, that's
That's how you know you're set in your ways.
Yeah, my man won't have a steak. I'm like, what the fuck is Bree? I think Bree told me that he drank like once or twice before and he didn't like the way it made him feel. But he like tried drinking whiskey. Like he didn't start with beer. He just went straight for whiskey.
And see, that is a thing with a lot of people, especially. What was it? I know there's a lot of people, especially when they start drinking, if they go straight to the hard liquors, they're going to be turned away from it.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless it's just in your blood and you're an alcoholic. So. Yeah, I do recommend starting with beer and experiment with beer because not all beer tastes the same.
Not
all beer tastes the same.
Not all beer is made equal.
No, yeah, we've had a couple of shitty beers here when we've experimented with different beers.
Yes, I fucked up. I bought something on Nostalgia. I saw Pantera and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, fucking Pantera, motherfucker!" No. Do not buy that beer. It's horrible.
Honestly, I forgot about that part.
Yeah. No, that was horrible. That was fucking atrocious. I'm really upset that I got that.
Yeah. So never again. I actually did see it at the store the other day, and I was like,
no.
Yes.
Never. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I was so disappointed. I've never been so disappointed in my life.
Yeah.
I love Pantera, but that beer is not good.
No. Y'all need to do better, Pantera.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just like one of those things where like they just get to slap their name on something.
Yeah. Someone was like, "Hey, we made some beer. You want to slap your name on it?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
Sure, we get a kickback from it because people will buy it because they see Pantera and they're like, "Oh, Pantera!" And then they drink the beer, and I feel. I'm not trying to be ugly, man, but I really feel like you got to be a trashy person to like that beer. After refining our palates with the beer and all the things that we've had, I can't really drink like piss beer and I can't drink bad beer anymore. I can't do it, man.
Yeah, I think how long ago was it? I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I forgot to tell you about this. I tried drinking a Bud Light. A friend of mine offered me one. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Whatever, free beer.
Right.
Took a sip of it. I was like, ugh.
Well, I don't. It's not so much gross to me. It just doesn't. It just okay. So we drink this. This is a heavier beer.
Yeah.
You know, when I went out with my dad and he got super fucked up, you know, Bree was like concerned for me because I was like, it's like my dad was like, "Hey, here's have some beers." I fucking have like 7 or 8 Bud Lights, and then I had a shot of something else, like I think we had like a Patron shot. Which again, after tasting all those shitty tequilas, I was like, "Oh my god, this Patron is really good." This isn't those other ones. Oh my god, tequila can be good.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, anyways, so, you know, Bree's like, you need to stop drinking so much. You're going to get fucked up. I'm like, I am stone cold sober right now. I would need at least another 2 or 3 of these buckets to probably get fucked up.
Yeah. Like light beer don't do it for me.
No, absolutely. It just makes me have to piss a lot. That's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, with these beers, I could drink a decent little amount for a good little buzz. Those, dude, I was like, man, dude, Dad, are you okay? Because... like, I'm sober. How are you fucked up right now?
Yeah. It's just like people who like drinking. Like, I like drinking it for social events, especially if I'm outside of my house. Michelob Ultra.
Okay, I'll drink Ultra. Like that's a beer I will drink. Like if it comes to light beer, but see, I like light beers that like with like the cactus lime and shit like that. Yeah. I like the flavor of it. It's a light beer. It's like, you know, for me, it's kind of like, oh, hey, yeah, it's something different. It's a little bit lighter, but it has some good flavor. Because straight regular beer is just like. This tastes like watered down alcohol.
It does, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least the cactus lime adds a little bit of, yeah.
See, I like Ultra whenever I'm out and about. Like if we're like out playing pool or out with friends, whatever. I like that because I know I can drink like a whole 12-pack and I'm fucking fine.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna feel shit.
Yeah, you can socially drink and be responsible and not be like fucked up.
I'm not saying I'm gonna drink that much. I'm just saying like,
right.
Sure, why not? I'll drink this and I'm not gonna feel the goddamn thing. But here, like in my house, where like around people I'm very comfortable with, I would prefer like some Shiner, some Zingabog, and, you know, some heavier shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm a heavy boy.
Yeah, me too.
But speaking of which, next month, guys, we do have a variety pack Shiner we will be doing all next month. I think it's 4 different. Or 3 different. 4 different.
I think it was 4. Yeah, 4.
4 different beers from Shiner. The variety pack
maybe
is
it was 3. Because it's a 12-pack, 3, 6, 9, 12. It'd be 3 per.
Yeah.
If it's 4 different flavors.
I think it's 4. Or either way, one or the other.
I can confirm.
Either way, guys, we will be doing that one next month for beers, so we'll be switching it up every week for the beers for next week. I am trying to figure out what kind of spirits we want to do for next month. If y'all have any ideas, let us know. Comments, emails, all that kind of stuff. All the links to everything is down below.
Okay,
as always.
3 beer styles and 4 of each. So it's going to be Shiner Toasted Amber, Shiner Chocolate Raspberry Porter.
I'm worried about that one.
Yeah, so am I. Shiner Vanilla Cold Brew Coffee Ale.
That one sounds good. I like cold brew.
The chocolate raspberry kind of scares the fuck out of me.
Scary.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Scary.
I feel like that's something maybe. Well, cause see, I don't know if Ruby would like that. She likes chocolate, but I don't know about the raspberry thing. She's really weird about fruits.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was like chocolate cherry, she might be like, "Ooh,
Ooh."
right." But I don't know, man. That sounds scary as fuck. Well, I mean, we'll have to try it.
Yeah. And of course, since it's only 3, our 4th one will be a full review of the Holiday Cheer. Since we're doing China.
Of course.
You gotta already know that we love this beer. I love this beer. I look forward to it every year. Alright, guys. On a little more depressing note, we need to talk about that one dude. Green Power Ranger or White Power Ranger? I think it was both, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was the green first and then the white.
Yeah.
Like Tommy.
Jason David Frank or something like that.
Yeah, let me see.
See, I'm not too up on all that kind of stuff. I know he did come to town a couple times for Comic-Con.
Yo, you know who... Okay, this is completely off topic, but you know who was here 3 days ago?
Oh,
fucking Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo,
I was fucking pissed, man. I saw that on Facebook today. Someone was like, "Oh, Danny Trejo was at Montelongo." I was like, "Motherfucker."
Yeah, we saw that too, and I thought about like going up there and like trying to say hi to the dude, but I was like, nah. He's enjoying his meal. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be a dick.
Yeah, Jason David Frank.
Yeah, Jason David Frank.
He was 49, and he,
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a topic we're going to talk about today, guys. And we have harped on this before about, especially for men, reaching out. It is very important, reach out, ask for help. You may feel less of a person, but
don't be too fucking prideful to ask for help, man. Like, it's all right. Look, like, we're I like to say we're like pretty self-contained dudes, but there are times where I may feel the need to reach out to my friends if I'm going through some tough shit. The thing is, like, ultimately, no matter who you are as a person, no matter how much of outward like machismo type of shit you have going on, everyone goes through shit. Everyone has those days where it's like, dude, god damn, today was just fucking tough. Today was tough. And it is what it is. Like, don't be fucking afraid to, say, hey, like, I just need to talk. You know what I'm saying? You're not less of a man or a woman if you just reach out to somebody and like, hey, I just need to talk, man.
Yeah.
I just need to vent some shit out. I need you to be the wall. I just need you to be the wall, and I just need to fucking hear my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just need to get it out.
The power of venting is vastly underappreciated.
It's underutilized, man.
Yeah, it is. And I feel, and then it always bugs me out, dude. Whenever somebody's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just venting. I'm sorry, I'm just venting." I'm like, "Why are you sorry?"
Oh, fucking vent, man.
I'm like,
let that shit out.
Let this shit out. Like,
scream.
I ran into a buddy of mine. She now works with us at the job. Remember Brandy, Robin Brandy?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna put her straight out there, but she was telling me some stuff, and I was like, and we were just talking online, on Facebook, and just letting her vent.
Yeah.
Letting her vent, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I appreciate you being there for me. Appreciate you being there for me." I was like, "Dude, anytime of the day, like, just come out and fucking talk, and like, let's throw some bullshit around. And if you need to vent. If you need a drink, let's have some drinks. You need to cry. And that's for both men and women. You need to be able to have that, and that's what like." Yeah. I always tell everybody who's like, especially couples, especially when they become their own little ecosystem of just themselves, it's not healthy. I don't think it's healthy at all.
No,
it's not.
Because you might have problems that you want to talk about, but you can't with your partner per se.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are certain things you just want to bitch about with the boys. It's just like, I just want to bitch. Like, I'm not even. It's one of those just like, it may not necessarily be what your thought is, but at that moment in time, you just want to bitch and complain, and you just need someone to fucking bounce that shit off of. Because you might be in the wrong. And your boy might be like, hey, dog, well, I kind of actually see her side. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you're my boy, but think about it this way. And then it flips your shit for you, and you're like, oh, you're right. I'm an asshole. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm a fucking dick.
Well, especially in relationships, dude. Especially in relationships, and like this is from guy's perspective. I feel like when the man and the woman get into an argument, the guy can sometimes be extremely close-minded and doesn't want to see the other, like the female's point of view, until like a boy comes along, a homeboy comes along and says, "Hey, bro, look at it this way," and it's the same way the girl's thinking about it, but not.
It's worded differently. Yeah. It's the way that the communication is brought across is going to be different. The way that a woman wants to get her thoughts out about the situation, and then your boy said taking that same thing and be like, "Hey, okay, well, let me explain it this way," and it's explained the same fucking way. It's just different. It's different verbiage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Something that your small ass man brain can understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then it's always that little light bulb click. Like,
well, and it's always after you've had a chance to vent, get mad, fucking yell, scream, and it's like, oh yeah. But look, let me drop you something real quick. Let me drop you some knowledge. Yeah. So
that's why I feel like there's even been studies of like men especially need. I think it's a little exaggerated. I think I said like 2 to 3 days a week of like hanging with like the guy friends and stuff like that. I was like, it's a little excessive.
I think it's a little excessive
That's
too.
Bit excessive. Like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Yeah, that I agree with that. But 2 to 3 times a week,
that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, but still being able to have that with your friends. Oh, I don't have any friends. Go out and make friends. Make coworkers. Talk to coworkers. You'd be surprised at how much you get along with people. You'd be surprised at how much you have in common with just somebody you don't think you get along with. Like today at work, they do like a employee of the week thing, right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't there today. I wanted to give him shit, but he wasn't there. And on like they have like the interest of what you like doing outside of work.
Yeah.
One was gaming. The other one said shooting. Now, like shooting what? Like shooting pool?
Shooting pool, shooting guns. Are you an archer?
Like what?
Low darts?
Like
Nerf guns?
Paintball? And I never knew that, but I just better started with this other job, and I talked to him quite a bit, but not that much. And I was like, oh, I got something to talk about with this guy now, man. Next time I see him, I'm like, hey, so it says shooting. What kind of shooting are we talking about here? Like
craps?
Like, yeah.
Like shoot craps? Like, come on, what's up? I got dollar bills. Let's go.
It doesn't help that, how can I put this politically correct? He is non-Caucasian.
Oh, okay.
Very non-Caucasian.
Gotcha.
But if you heard him on the phone, you would think he was Caucasian.
Well, yeah, it's like when people hear me on the phone, they assume that I'm white. How many times I've been told on the phone, oh, you don't care about me because you're a fucking white racist bastard. I'm like, looking at myself, I'm like, damn, this is the first news I'm hearing of me being white.
Where's my privilege card?
Right, what the fuck? I'm still waiting for that shit to come in the mail, I guess. Fuck happened to my credit score? I thought I was supposed to have a fucking 800 from the day of birth. Shit.
Well, the Marines will correct that real quick. Right?
No, divorce will correct that real quick.
That is true. That is very fucking true.
So... But yeah, so, we just wanted to bring that up as just a quick topic, just we feel the need to reiterate. And I feel like it really needs to be reiterated around this time of the year.
Yeah, dude,
suicide actually tends to go up quite a bit during the holidays because, it's an unfortunate thing, but there are people out there who, they're living alone. They, their families died, their mom, dad, their siblings are gone, and, like, fuck, dude. Actually, this happened last year around this time, actually. There was this, this motherfucker was like 95, 96 years old. And his daughter would come and see him every now and again. She would come see him, check on him and stuff. But this was during Thanksgiving last year. And this fucking dude killed himself. 96-year-old dude, fucking
wow.
45 right underneath his fucking shit and just... And she had just saw him like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. She had just left his house to make sure he was okay. They show up at noon. The cops show up noon the next day, kick down the fucking door, and dude fucking killed himself. And it was fucked up because I had to paint that apartment and everything. And
this was here in town.
Yeah, this was when I was working at my apartment complex as maintenance. So they had a team go in there, clean up everything, brain wise, but there was still a portion of. Like, you could see it in the roof where the fucking hole was from the round that fucking exited the fucking skull. And then the carpet, they had another piece of carpet covering that carpet, but you could still see blood. And there was still a little blood splatter here and there. And I was just like, and they're like, all right, cool. You're going to paint this apartment by yourself. And I was like, wow, I was like, man, dude, it felt like, so I've been in a lot of apartments. I've been in some apartments that like have felt really creepy just because like the shit you walk into, you're just like, something about it feels creepy. But in that one, I don't know. That's in all the apartments that I've been in, and like normally I can hear outside, I can hear stuff. That was like the quietest in apartments ever been for me. And I have music and shit playing too, and it was quiet and it was eerie.
Yeah.
And I was like, this makes me uncomfortable.
Fuck that.
This
Fuck
makes
that
me
shit.
right. It was just dead silent, bro. Like I felt that. I felt like there was something missing. That life force that was there was gone. Just like an extinguished flame. Silent.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was fucking weird. But that's what I'm saying, you know, fuck, it doesn't matter how old you are, man. You know, young, old, it doesn't matter. You know, suicide tends to go up around this time of year just because, you know, you might be missing your family. Your family's gone. You've moved away from your home, so you don't get to see your family or whatever the case is. You know, try to find somebody to spend the holidays with. Somebody,
yeah.
You know, I'm not saying just find any random person and be like, hey, man, you know, like.
But hey, that would be, you know, like.
There's like community
shelters.
Yeah, there's like community shelters and there's like community places that do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, if you need to, you know, say you're not homeless and you just have something going on, you want to fucking be around people during the holiday spirit, go volunteer. You actually will meet some really good people volunteering, and you know, these people will want to know about you, you know, and I'm certain a person like that who's volunteering might be like, hey, you know, if you're not doing anything for Thanksgiving, my home's open. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that do that shit all the time. I remember my first Thanksgiving away from home. I was in MCT, and so it was me and my boy Hem. Fucking cool ass motherfucker, man. Him's a fucking Asian dude's my fucking Buddhist brother. Fucking cool as shit. So the way I used to seeing it, so the Marine Corps at that point in time, they're like, you know, you guys are still in schoolhouse. We're not doing anything for Thanksgiving, so they set up this thing where local families in the area came to pick us up, to take us apart, to take us to go be in their home.
Oh shit!
For Thanksgiving. Now there were some Marines that got to go with the Kardashians and shit. I'm like, man, you motherfuckers, right? They got to go be with the Kardashians. Well, I got this fucking dude, this dude and his wife, right? Super fucking cool. I ain't gonna lie, I was digging the shit out of the Asian wife. I was like, her niece. This fucking Chinese woman from fucking Jewish from China, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She played the piano. God damn, bro. I was like, shit, this is... God damn. But, you know, she was like 18 years old, had 2 master's degrees.
Oh,
like she was like a fucking kid prodigy. So I was probably too fucking stupid anyways. That would have been like... me talking to her would have been like her talking to a caveman. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ah, shit, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? Right. But anyways, it was super cool because this guy, he actually designed the chip that goes inside of Tomahawk cruise missiles.
What?
Yeah, that helps with the guidance systems. Yeah, they were fucking rich, dude. That was one of the nicest houses I have ever been in. Like, that house was like, I don't know. Like, here in Texas, that would have been like $1 million house. I don't even know what the price was over there, but it was super nice. Like, so they took us in. You know, they fed us. They took us to go see a movie. It was super cool. But, you know, like I was feeling kind of homesick prior to that because I wasn't getting to be home. This is like my first Thanksgiving, my first holiday being away from my family as a not even as a youth, you know, as a young adult, you know, going to live my own life, and that when you're young, you don't realize, you know what I'm saying? You're so quick to be like, man, dude, I can't wait to get out and live my own fucking life. I can't wait to go out and just explore the world. You know, I'm going to do me. I don't need nobody. I'm a fucking grown up. And then the holiday hits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you really don't think about it. You're like, oh, damn. You know, man, I miss this about the holidays. And then you see a family all together. And you're like, man, shit. I kind of miss my family.
Yeah.
And you start seeing more and more of it. Start seeing more and more of it, and eventually you just like, fuck, dude, I'm homesick, man. I miss my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was glad I had that because I was really fucking sad.
Yeah, that's good, man. Like for me, like, with Thanksgiving coming up this year, you know, for those of y'all who know, you know, I lost my dad back in August, and it was gonna suck. You know, my dad was never really into holidays. He never really cared for any of them. But Thanksgiving was still always, my grandma wanted to have everybody over, cook dinner, and I will always remember, especially as a kid growing up, it was always Dallas Cowboys footballs. He didn't give a fuck if they won or lost.
Yeah.
He just wanted to watch them play.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys football on the TV, blasting the shit out of it because his ass couldn't hear.
Yeah.
That shit was so goddamn
Well, it was
loud.
always the same teams. It was Dallas Cowboys and the Redskins.
Yeah.
The Redskins.
Yeah.
Not whatever the fuck they're called now is the
I forgot what they're
Commanders or Comanches or whatever the fuck they're calling it. The motherfucking Washington Redskins. All right.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of motherfucking Native American in me. If you offended about it, get the fuck over it. Okay? It's what you offended about. At least they represent, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
I would rather than represent that. Anyways, so it was always Dallas Cowboys football, you know, grandma cooking Thanksgiving dinner. We'd eat, we watch football, granddad drink a little bit, and then we'd go outside in the street. We play football. We play football on the street. Rather tackle or tag, it just depends on how many little kids are around. And if there weren't that many little kids, it was definitely tackle. Tackle your ass into that Suburban, into the neighbor's Suburban, the alarm go off. Like, oh, sorry, neighbor. Oh, you good, bro? You good? All right, thanks.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So that was always Thanksgiving for me as a kid, and even growing up, you know, my family kind of split up a lot. We'd still always go by and visit my grandparents for Thanksgiving. So this is kind of different now. Like a lot of my family, we had tried to kind of get everybody together for Thanksgiving, but everybody kind of wants to do their own thing. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to fight it. But that I'm used to. What I'm not used to is not having my dad.
Yeah.
Not having him call me first thing in the morning. Hey, mijo, happy Thanksgiving. Y'all going to come by today? I'm not going to have that call this year, and I'm still kind of trying to wrap my mind around it.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It sucks, yeah. But, you know, I still got, you know, the people here who care about me and love me and don't want anything bad to happen. Yeah, you know, the other day I had some dark thoughts about it. I'm like, fuck, man, this is my first Thanksgiving. I had my first Halloween without my dad. I had my first Thanksgiving without dad. Now I'm gonna be having my first Christmas without dad, and it fucking sucks.
You know what? And it's because you're crazy. You were talking about having Katie on here, is because Katie went through that last year.
Yeah.
You know, when her dad passed away. You know, like first Thanksgiving, Christmas, her birthday, like all that shit was without him. And for her, I know shit was really tough. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, that was. Yeah, for Bree, it hurt Bree too, because Bree was really close with her dad. And Bree tried to get him into the house to talk to me about Christianity and shit, because I have my view on it and everything, and like growing up the way I did, for me, it just never really sat right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always like nigga, I can't wait for God to do something for me, I gotta do something for myself. But Bree wanted him to talk to me, because apparently he had a really fucking rough life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I talked to him a couple times. He was a cool fucking guy. He was a cool guy. He seemed like just, like, all right, I'm not trying to be racist, but when I talk to most white people, they get, like, really uncomfortable with me. Because I'm just... All right, so I shared this shit today, right? This is going to lead to one thing. I shared this shit today. Bruce Lee was talking about, you know, you want to be yourself. We spend most of our lives trying to emulate people who are doing successful. Or what are they doing to be successful? When in all reality, you need to figure out how to be yourself all the time. Mm-hmm. And in that, you can unlock success. You can unlock all these things, but you got to be yourself. Yeah. So when I'm with myself with people, I am who I am. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Yeah. I'll be straight up. Some people, I'm just an acquired taste. Some people are like, oh, they hear me, they're like, man, that guy sounds like an asshole. You goddamn right, motherfucker. I might be an asshole. You might be right.
And that is still the number one comment we get.
Right, you right. I might be an asshole. I might be, but I might not. You don't know me. Yep. Sit down, have a conversation with me. Yeah, I'm loud. I'm rambunctious. I'm a little over the top sometimes. But you know what? The motherfuckers that love me, they love me because I'm me. They love me for me. I don't have room for fake people in my fucking life.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that shit.
And I agree. I highly, highly agree with that. I always tell people that all the time too. Like, be brutally honest. Not say don't have a filter. I'm saying just be yourself. Be out there.
I don't have a filter.
And yeah, you don't have a filter. But the people who are generally there for you, people who are generally give a fuck about you, will see past any of the roughness around.
There's the people who can love you regardless of their imperfections, man.
Yeah,
people who care about you regardless of the shit. Regardless of me being rough. I'm more than rough around the fucking edges. It's like keeping a jagged rock in your pocket. You're like, why am I keeping this rock in my pocket? But then you're like, man,
no, you're like a pebble in the
I've this jagged rock that's been in my pocket has been here since I've been stranded on this island. This is the only motherfucker that's been with me through and through. Fuck it, I'll keep him around. I might have to use him later as a weapon. But you know what I'm saying? And again, that's where, I got to talk to this dude, but I talked to him how I talk. And we had a conversation. He never once gave me that weird, awkward white person looked up.
Yeah, the
fucking
thinning of the lips.
Yeah, the smushed lips though. No, we sat there and talked about motorcycles. Unfortunately that's how he passed. He was riding his bike. But this we were talking about bikes. Because I love talking shop. I love talking to people about bikes. About going riding and shit. Because I'm an avid rider when I can. I've really got to ride like that since before Brie. But I do have a motorcycle. I still have a motorcycle. I still go out and ride when I can. And it's one of those things like if you're a person who rides motorcycles, like if you know. It's one of those things again. Like same thing with a gun owner. If you know. But with motorcycles, I'm saying it was cool to just talk and shop with him because, like, this man owned he owned like $80,000 bikes.
Jesus,
right? Christ. Most expensive bike I've ever had was that Heritage Softail. And that thing was like $16,000. So that's still expensive for a bike. It's $16,000 fucking dollars. But granted, this was like 2015, and I owned a 2000. It was a 2006. So obviously there was some depreciation there. But even still, the most expensive bike I've ever owned was a $16,000 fucking Heritage Softail.
Yeah.
And for some people, you get those people who are real snobby about it, and they're like, oh, you've only ever owned a $16,000 bike? What do you know about riding, huh? You fucking pleb. And it's like, man, dude, like fucking riding's riding, bro. Whether you have like a small little 300cc, 400cc bike like I have like with my Ninja, or if you have a fucking Hayabusa, or a fucking, a Fat Boy, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I see somebody riding, dude, I'm like, hey, man, I'm happy for you. Yeah. I'm happy you're getting a ride today. Be safe, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I get why Bree felt the way she did whenever Mike passed away. And that shit, you can see Katie was really good about putting that shit away in front of everybody. I'll say that. Yeah. Cuz for the most part, like you can see it in her eyes, she was hurting, but she was more outwardly just kind of how Katie is, right? And when I gave her a hug, I told her, I whispered to her, I said, look, you need to take time to grieve, dog. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Like, nigga, if you need to cry, cry. Fuck, if you don't feel you can cry without alcohol, dog, go grab a bottle of whiskey, go sit in the shower, let the fucking water run over your face, and just let the tears roll out, because the tears will roll out. Just let your thoughts roll with the water running over your face. You won't even realize you're crying. Mm-hmm. You won't even realize you're fucking crying. And just drink, do whatever you got to do to fucking help with that shit. You know what I mean? But, I can't even imagine, because, like I said, Katie was really good about containing it, dog, but I can't even imagine with my dad, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine, I think you were more or less kind of good with it, you know what I'm saying? You were more or less kind of good with it, and then we started drinking, and we all just kind of started crying and shit.
Well, like for me, it was, I had to make sure, get everything taken care of, funeral arrangements and all that kind of shit, it sucks. Get all that stuff taken care of, and I remember when I told you guys about what happened. You were the first one to reach out to me and says, "Hey, bro, if you need to take some time off the show, don't worry about the show. I'm here if you need me. Whatever. You were the first one to reach out and be like, hey, do what you need to do. If you need to cry. Fine. If you need me, I'm here, kind of thing. And then I had everybody else kind of do the same thing too. But I remember you being like, as soon as I texted you and you read that shit, you responded instantly back with that.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, man. Well, I think that's when we took the week off from the show, and then I did everything I needed to do with my family, and then I think after that, it was like that weekend after I texted all y'all, and I was like, guys, all right, I'm gonna want y'all to come by. I want to have a couple of drinks and kind of celebrate a little bit, and it went from being really good. Yeah, we had a good time, laughed, shared some stories, and then the liquor started to settle in, and then the song started playing and got emotional.
Yeah, it did.
But it was good. I felt like that helped me out a lot. I feel like right now, as of it's been a couple months, I am further along in my grief than I would have been if I wouldn't have done that. If I wouldn't have been like, nah, guys, I'm good. Fuck it. Don't worry about me. I'm a fucking man. I can handle my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Instead of pushing everybody away, you kind of like, hey, look, come let me, if I cry, but I want y'all here just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, embracing what you have. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Utilizing, not calling anybody tools, but, utilizing the tools at your disposal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like saying, hey, this is what may happen.
Yeah.
I need y'all here.
Exactly. So, like, it worked out pretty well for me, and that's why I emphasize on reaching out to your covenant. I could have gone to my family, but they're already going through the same shit I'm going through. I wanted to reach out to my covenant, my family that I've created, that I know is going to be there for me. That I know whenever I'm sobbing, crying, and muckles are falling all over my beard and shit, they're not going to judge me. They're just going to hold me and, let me cry. And it was good, man. Like, I remember after that night, I was a little hungover that next morning, and I was like, God damn, fuck, that was a lot. I was tired. But in a way, I also kind of felt refreshed. I felt like, I got it all out. I can tackle the day now without any of that feeling like it's weighing me down.
Yeah.
And it helped. It helped out a lot. And I think everybody should have that. That's why I always that's why I emphasize the covenant so much, because you can go to family with a lot of things, but there are sometimes you don't need family. They're actually the worst. They're the worst ones to have there. They're the most critical of whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're going through. They can be the most critical, and they can hurt the most. Whenever you have a covenant that's just there to be the shoulder, to be the brick wall, to be whatever you need them to be for an hour or an evening, then that's what they're for. That's the whole point of the covenant, is to be there for you and return the favor, because we're all going through some shit. And I know, God willing, it's fucking years and years and years from now. But if something happens to Fabian's family, people he truly cares about, I want him to know that he can come to me and be like, hey, let me handle the stuff we need to handle right now, or whatever he wants to do, and be like, hey, this weekend, come over, we're getting fucked up.
Right.
And I know what's going to happen. I know we're going to drink, we're going to laugh, we're going to cry.
Yep.
And we're going to be singing like idiots, and that's perfectly fucking fine. I'm prepared for it.
Yep.
So that's the whole emphasis for me on the covenant. It's not just hey man, let's go to the range, let's go shoot some guns, but I'm out of ammo. Can you bring some ammo? It's not just that. It's all the other little things outside of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just another thing to be thankful for.
Yep. Definitely for sure, man. Ugh. Sucks this time of year, man.
It does.
What I'm saying? Because you get to be thankful for the things that you still have, and you're thankful for the things that you had. You know what I'm saying? But then it makes you think, and you miss people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you start to get reminiscent of shit, and it does suck. The holidays are a lot of bittersweet. Are definitely a lot of bittersweet.
Oh yeah.
Like Halloween will never be the same for me after Chad passed away.
Yeah.
I don't think ever since Chad passed away, I don't think I've ever fully enjoyed Halloween to the fullest as it could be.
Yeah.
It's always the day after he passed away, and I remember when he did pass away, I spent that next day super fucking hungover, going to a funeral director and trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So, yeah, it sucks.
For sure.
But reach out to people. You be surprised at how many people who are there to to be there for you, to back you up. And if you feel like you got nobody, reach out to us. Reach out to us, email us, comment on the YouTube, whatever you guys got to do, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. All we're on. Reach out to us. We're more than willing to listen to you guys.
Maybe Twitter.
Hey, I've actually been a lot more active on Twitter.
Well, I mean, Elon Musk over there fucking firing everybody. There's a chance Twitter might not exist at some point. I don't know, but no, it's true. You know what I'm saying? You guys need to reach out. We'll try to communicate and be there for you. Via the email correspondence. So, don't ever feel afraid to reach out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we'll try to be there as best as we possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Virtually speaking. Obviously, but. Definitely try to reach out to people that you'd be, again, it's like you said, you'd be surprised, you may not necessarily have known something about a person and they may be like, hey, yeah, dude, I actually went through the same thing, and then y'all have that in common and you can kind of build off of that,
Exactly, yeah.
But it's important to reach out to people, try not to feel alone, I guess, so, yeah.
And it's hard, it's not saying don't feel alone, it's just say try.
Right, just try and reach out to somebody if you can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There are other tools out there. There's, suicide hotlines. There's even chats, I think, even if you don't feel comfortable talking on the phone, you can use this fucking thing and just text somebody and be like, hey, I'm, got some thoughts going on. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll try to help you. I don't know how useful those tools are, but those tools are still there. And,
at some point, something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So... But on a non-depressing note, guys, we're going to kind of switch up, be a little more happy. What is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish?
Side dish?
Yeah.
Like traditional or like my grandma's house? Those are two different things. And even then at my grandma's house, that's a really hard choice because it's between two items.
All right. While you thinking about your grandma's house, let's go traditional.
Okay. So it's between her sour cream mashed potatoes, which I'm going to be making for our...
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, they're really fucking good, dude. They're so fucking... Goddamn, they're so fucking good. So the sour cream mashed potatoes or her rice. She always makes rice. Doesn't matter. It's American traditional Thanksgiving, but Mike, well, you better believe there's some Mexican rice in that motherfucker, and it tastes delicious, goddamn.
Hey, we're Mexican, all right? Rice is with everything.
Hey, rice with everything, goddamn it. That's just good. But yeah, it's between her rice and the sour cream mashed potatoes. Those are always like my top two. Like, I gotta get good fucking servings of that. You know what I'm saying? If I could just put 3 items, all right, I guess I'm putting turkey, rice, and a motherfucking sour cream mashed potatoes.
That's a very mixed match plate, but fuck it, right?
Hey, that shit's delicious, bro.
Yeah. All right.
What about you?
Okay, if I'm gonna go traditional, like the traditional Thanksgiving meal, whatever. Yeah, mashed potatoes is usually typically my favorite. It depends though. So some people kind of can make them look shit, and some people.
Yeah. You just be getting like a bland ass potatoes.
Yeah.
Now, it gotta have a little bit of flavor to it, but see, then like.
So consistency of mashed potatoes. This is something I've always wondered about. Do you like a little bit of lumps? Do you like it super smooth? Do you like it real creamy? What's your consistency?
My consistency, I'm cool with a little bit of lumps. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? With the whole homemade mashed potato. But it has to have a nice, like, creamy but thick texture. It's got to be, like, frothy. Almost. Like a froth. Like a froth of the mashed potato. But I don't mind a little bit of potato chunk in there. I'm saying, I do not want my shit to be watery, dog. If it looks like a soup... Do not do... No. No, absolutely not. But I don't want it so fucking thick where it's like, yo, you might as well just let me cook a baked potato and let me make a baked potato then. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it has to have like a frothy airiness to it. Like, you eat it, it's like, You feel it because it's like thick and creamy, but it has a nice froth to it. I don't know how, man. That's just... I know I like...
You know.
Yeah. You know how you like your mashed potatoes, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's how I like my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, so I agree almost the exact same way. Mashed potatoes or this is kind of biased. My mac and cheese, because I kind of tend to go full 9 yards with that shit. And
hey, it's mac and cheese, bro.
Sometimes if I have the time and the energy, I will actually make the noodles from scratch.
Oh shit!
It's not hard to make noodles. It just takes fucking forever, and I don't got time for that shit sometimes.
Right.
So. Yeah, like I will go full fucking 9 yards for making mac and cheese, and I'm talking about like breadcrumbs, bacon, crispy.
Oh yeah.
gooey. Oh, I love it. And then, all right, cornbread or rolls?
Rolls. Easy.
Really?
Yes. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with cornbread. I fucks with me some cornbread all day long. But I love rolls. And it always, because it's, again, goes back to grandma's house. Every year, she should go to United, get the United brand. No other brand. United brand rolls.
Yep.
Slather butter on them bitches. Put them in, they come out golden, crispy brown. And then I will always... I know it's gonna sound weird, but I put cranberry sauce with my... No, trust me. The butter with the cranberry and the roll, delicious. Delicious. I fucking promise you. That shit is a meal. The butteriness gives it that kind of salty flavor, but then you put the cranberry sauce on it, sweet and salty. With the bread, it's like eating a nice...
See, I could see how that would be good, but I do not like cranberry sauce.
I fucking love cranberry sauce. I love cranberry sauce. I love cranberry sauce. I do.
See, no, like cranberry juice. I'll drink the fucking shit out of that.
What a motherfucker! So what's the difference? What the fuck is the difference?
Consistency. I don't like it. I'm just like, I'm being picky. I know I am, but I just don't like it.
I love cranberry sauce, though.
I can't do
but
it.
No, it has to be the United brand rolls. Slather them bitches in butter, bake until golden brown, and then you have anything. You know what I'm saying? You could have that with the giblet gravy. You could have that with the giblet gravy, the mashed potatoes, and then the roll itself. Just dip it all, make it one little thing. Shit, easy fucking day. But I love cornbread. Don't get me wrong. I love cornbread too.
I love me some cornbread.
But then then you gotta beg the question: if you have cornbread, why would you have stuffing? Basically the same fucking thing, I think. In my opinion.
Close. Very close.
They're close in, like, the textures and...
Yeah.
Like, stuffing is good.
Well,
okay.
like, there's some people who do, like, cornbread stuffing, and some people do, like, regular, like, bread stuffing.
Yeah. I don't know. My whole thing with stuffing is, it can't... Like, there's... Okay, I've had people stuffing where it's like kind of wet and moist. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I can't.
It's like a wet sponge.
Yeah. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Like
It's almost like a little soup. It's like you can see the juice in it. Nah, I can't do it. But I don't want my stuffing. So I don't want it super dry either.
Yeah.
There are people who fuck up the stuffing. And it's like eating sand. You're like, oh. It's like when they were eating them pot potatoes on fucking black clover. He's like, oh. Yeah. It sucks the moisture right out of my mouth. I'm not trying to have that happen. So like, with stuffing, it's got to be just right. Like, and I don't even know how to describe the just right, but it got to be just right.
Yeah, it's got to be moist, but not dripping wet.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. All right. White gravy or brown gravy?
Brown.
Easy.
Not even a fucking question. I only eat white gravy with one thing, and that's my fried chicken.
Really?
Yes. Or if I get white gravy from or I'll eat white gravy. Well, white gravy's good with chicken.
Yeah.
So my chicken tenders, my chicken fried chicken, French fries, Texas toast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in fucking white gravy like that. But white gravy on mashed potatoes or anything else, I will throw up in my fucking mouth.
Really?
Brown gravy all the way, dog. If I'm gonna have gravy on my mashed potatoes, I'm gonna slather that bitch in brown gravy. I'm gonna slather it. But if I have to choose between white gravy, brown gravy on my chicken tenders, I'm gonna choose brown gravy. Honest to God. Same thing with French fries. Brown gravy is just, in my opinion, superior. But brown gravy is not superior on chicken fried chicken. Don't ask me why, but on chicken fried chicken, it has to be the white gravy.
I think that's a southern thing.
Yeah, I think so. But chicken fried chicken, it's chicken fried chicken. It got to be the white gravy. It has to be. Can't be brown gravy. Can't do it. So I don't know. You're right. Maybe it is just a southern thing.
I think it's a southern thing.
Oh, okay. I guess it is.
But dude, I've seen like videos like a lot of other places like up north and like from the West Coast shit.
Yeah.
They don't realize that there's more than one type of gravy.
What?
Yeah. There's like a whole video like of people like when you have Thanksgiving dinner, we want white or brown gravy. They're like, wait, there's one other one type. Like, it was like a lot of them being like, what the fuck? And then you had like the one dude who's like definitely fucking Southern. He was like, oh yeah, he's like talking about like, yeah. Just like
we're talking about that. Listen there, you got two types of gravies, and there's third kind of gravy called giblet gravy. And we'll be able to tell you right now, goddamn kind of gravy, man. But we got the goddamn brown gravy, man, mashed up, man. But when you do goddamn turkey and stuffing, you call but giblet gravy, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I guess some fucking Southern people really do be fucking with different. We have different gravies for everything.
It's a Southern thing, bro. Like, there's a whole YouTube channel called like "It's a Southern Thing."
Yeah,
all the shit they post is fucking hilarious. I fucking love it. It's fucking the shizness. Okay, here's a couple little facts. If you go on Google real quick, you can look up these 10 fun facts about Thanksgiving. I thought they were kind of cool. Cranberries are native to North America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know. I thought that was like a like Central America kind of thing. Apparently, according to this, the food eaten on Thanksgiving dinner has not changed since 1621.
I can see that. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
It's consistent. I mean, it's always been turkey stuffing. And...
Yeah. Thanksgiving is the biggest travel day of the year.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it would have been Christmas.
Yeah, I legit thought it was going to be Christmas.
Yeah, I thought it would have been Christmas, but it's not, apparently.
Wow.
There is an official Thanksgiving postage stamp.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, the post office, they got stamps for everything.
Yeah. The wishbone tradition is older than Thanksgiving itself.
See, that I did not know. And I've never understood the wishbone thing. No one's ever really explained it to me. I know you're supposed to break it or something.
Okay, so it's like the wishbone is... I can't remember where it's at in the turkey.
Yeah, I know it comes from a turkey and it's in a turkey.
So it's like the, you know...
it's like this.
So if me and you have it, right, me and you both make a wish, and when we pull apart, whoever gets the bigger piece is supposed to get their wish granted. That's all it is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's like drawing the short straw.
Oh, okay.
It's just the opposite of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Interesting.
But a lot of people, they gotta set the fucking wishbone out for like 3 days for it to dry out enough. But yeah, I tried to do that shit one year. Like my very first year making a turkey, I was the fucking novice. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing on YouTube and all of it. All I knew was people said butter inside the skin. I was like, all right, pull the skin, fucking just jabbing sticks of butter in that. Bro, like stick of butter, poke the skin. All right, and fucking stab the shit.
Got 2 knives.
And then, like, season the taste. I'm like, I can't fucking taste it. It's fucking raw. Fucking grab a bunch of salt and shit.
Get like an animal, like, here, taste it. Like, how's it taste? Answer me!
So, and then they're talking about, like, getting the wishbone out.
Yeah. Wait, take out the wishbone before you cook it?
Oh, okay. You can.
Okay.
People say you can take the wishbone out before you cook it, and so you can let it dry out enough so when you're having a Thanksgiving dinner, you can do the whole wishbone thing.
Why don't you just take it out and then put it on a pan and then just put it in when you're cooking your thing so that way it'll dry it out while it's cooking.
True, but I didn't know at the time. I didn't fucking know what the fuck
that just came to my head. I'm like, well, you are gonna take it out? You're gonna be putting shit in the oven. The oven's gonna be at like 400 degrees. Just put that bitch in there for a couple of hours. I'm certain it'll dry out enough.
Yeah, I'm sure you could do that. Yeah, there you go. Pro tip for the day.
I just thought about that off the top of my cap.
But yeah. So another crazy little fucking fact. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has been going on since 1924.
Yeah, I knew it's been going on for a minute.
Yeah, it's been going on for a fucking minute.
I think
the last time I cared about it though was whenever they put Goku.
It was Super Saiyan Blue. I was like, yeah, my boy Goku made it in.
Yeah, he's the first. I think he's so far the only anime character that's been in the Macy's Day Parade.
Fuck Naruto. Fuck One Piece. I'm not gonna say fuck Bleach because I really fuck Bleach. Like that, but, you know what I'm saying? Like all these motherfuckers don't want to be discounting. Okay, so I learned this the other day. Or this is what my friend told me anyways. He was like, big 3, go. I was like, that's easy. Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z. He's like, nah, wrong. Dragon Ball Z ain't in there. He's like, it's One Piece. I'm like, bitch, you're out of your fucking mind. He's like, Dragon Ball is an honorable mention. They're more popular, but the big 3 were those. I'm like, man, you full of shit.
Well, So here's my understanding, and this made a lot more sense to me. It was because I watched it was like a little YouTube video clip of it. This guy was explaining the big three. It is Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece because they all came out around the same time.
Yeah.
But Dragon Ball was like the precursor for all of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I was literally about to say, if it was not for Dragon Ball, none of that shit would have made it over here. Dragon Balls was set the fucking foundation for anime to be fucking dubbed and brought over here like that for real.
So like. I love watching like the little little clips or like the fan art or whatever of like Goku with like all the younger characters of like from Bleach, Naruto, One Piece and shit. He's all like hugging them all, and then like 20 years later, like they're all fucking grown up, and then like they're introducing all the new generations of fucking characters. I'm like,
hell yeah, dude.
I like it. We love anime.
Hell yeah.
All right, last little fucking topic. All right, just so you can't see the screen. How many turkeys do you think Americans go through on Thanksgiving?
Well, if you go under the assumption, so there's something like 336 million Americans in America. I think that's like the last time I checked.
Yeah.
Right? So 336 million Americans. We'll cut that in half, and we'll say that that's like, per family unit, right? So I'm gonna guess, and not everybody's gonna fucking do their turkey right the first time. Some people are gonna fuck up. You're going to have some people that might try to deep fry their turkey and be like, whoops, well, good thing I got one in the oven because I've definitely over-fried this bitch. So I'm going to guess, if I had to guess, I'd say 10 million turkeys.
10 million?
10 million.
Wow. Way off, buddy.
Way off? Is more than that?
Way off. 280 million.
God damn! Who's out here fucking up their turkeys that much? That's almost a turkey a person. That's almost a turkey. You motherfuckers need to learn how to cook. There's YouTube. There's grandma. They got recipe books out there. Who's fucking up these turkeys that much? Unless by some chance a good majority of those turkeys are being taken and being given in like homeless shelters and shit like that. Okay, I can see where that might make up a good majority of it because you're feeding a whole community. You're feeding a whole community of people. You're gonna make Lubbock's like 300,000 people or something like that, close to that maybe, right? Okay, so say we got 10% of the population's homeless, so we gotta fucking feed 30,000 people. Well, 6 turkeys ain't gonna fucking cut it. So then I can see you buying maybe 200, 300, 400 fucking turkeys so that way you have enough meat for everybody. You know what I mean? Okay, I can see that. All right, you're right. I can see that.
Yeah, it's Yeah, I was shocked by that number too. 200. Oh, it said over 280 million.
God damn, that's a lot of turkey.
That's a lot of fucking turkey, bro.
That's a lot of fucking turkeys. God damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Speaking of turkey and populations and all that shit, did you see that we just hit over 8 billion people
in the world?
Yeah.
That's too many fucking people,
man.
What
was it? It was, I think, Tuesday or something like that. It was on the news saying, like, today will mark the day we breached 8 billion people. And, like, even the news anchors are like, is the baby being born right now or something? Like,
right. What the fuck? How do y'all know that? Are we live streaming the 800? Are we live streaming the 8 billionth baby to ever be born? Or that's currently in this population? All right, live stream. All right, sweetheart, push! Get that fucking camera off!
And that's because, like, parent birth, but how many people there are, they're, like, by seconds of difference.
Yeah.
So you're like, which one's the real one?
Right, which one is the 8th billionth?
That would be some crazy shit, though, if they actually could track that shit.
Maybe gets born and they fucking tattoo on his fucking shit. Fucking...
Like, one of those big old 8B.
No, fucking one of those, what you call it?
Like serial numbers?
Serial numbers. 80000000000B. Just like, why do I have this tattoo? Don't worry about it.
Wow,
you've already been bought. You've already been bought and paid for.
Yeah, sounds about fucking right. All right, so we're gonna move on a little bit past Thanksgiving. How do you feel about Secret Santa?
Secret Santa.
Okay. So there's two different versions.
Talking about Chinese Christmas, or are you talking about Secret Santa? There's a difference.
Secret Santa, like U.S. Secret Santa, like for me, there's two. There's like the work Secret Santa, like if your workplace ever does that, like, oh hey, we're all gonna draw for Secret Santa, blah blah, spend like $10 at least, please. type of shit. And then I like this better for like families and and like friends and shit like that. Is like Thanksgiving Day, where whenever you have all your people together for Thanksgiving, you draw for Secret Santa. You know, give everybody about a month.
Yeah.
You know, and then like I personally like doing this. I like having everybody kind of feel like a quick little like 5-question little survey of what's your favorite snacks. So if you had to have an energy drink every day, what would it be? You know, if you had a whatever, blah 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 blah. You know, shit. Everybody draw for that shit on Thanksgiving, and then you know when everybody, typically the same people get together for Christmas, that's when you all exchange gifts and shit.
Right.
I like doing that instead of versus like trying to get everybody's kids a fucking present. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Especially when you're like my family, we got like 4 kids.
Shit, man. Me and Brave, we've been talking about that because like we've been having to buy Christmas for everybody, right? So Brave went and bought everybody Christmas for like on Amazon. She's like, she told me, she's like, hey, I got us this many gifts and we only spent $50. Right, so like for my aunt's kids, right? We went to that fucking, I don't know if you know about the place. It's literally right up the. It's not. Yeah, actually, it is kind of right up the street from you. It's this place called Five Below.
Oh yeah.
That's where we got all the kids Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
No, the kids. We got them all Christmas gifts. I think we spent $50. I got Bree's stocking stuffers. I went overboard a little bit. I might have spent $50 on just her stocking stuffers.
Well, she's your woman, so it's
yeah. You know what I'm saying. So you know, I went and bought her things I know she gonna fuck with. You know, she gonna rock with. You know, I know it. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, no. So like, okay, so when it comes to Secret Santa shit, man, I don't know, dude. Because like my concept of Secret Santa, what I think you should do, you list your name, right? You list your name for Secret Santa, and you put 3 items on there in a price range. First item's like $10. Second item's like $20. Third item's $30. And you got to choose from those 3 for the person that you draw for. So at least you have an idea. It's still a Secret Santa, but at least you buy. Yeah,
that's why I like doing.
They still do not know what the fuck they're gonna get. Yeah. Out of the 3 items that they listed. You know what I'm saying? But at least it's still something they want.
Yeah, but that's why I like doing the little survey thing, because like not everybody can find like the 3 particular items that they want. I'm like, man, this motherfucker loves Kit Kats and Red Bull. You know what I mean? Let's get him like 4 Red Bulls and some Kit Kats and throw them in a bag, and here you go, Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
If somebody gave me that shit, I'd be so happy.
That's what I told Bree, you know, I've always told her, because like every year she's always been like, you know, I couldn't really get you a lot for Christmas. And I'm like, baby, if you got me my favorite candy, which my favorite candy, like favorite chocolate candies, and I love having this around Christmas time, is the cookies and cream fucking Hershey's bars. I love those fucking things, bro. Hands down, best Hershey's.
You know you can get those like year round, right?
Yeah, no, I can, but I like just for some reason, just remind me of Christmas. I like it around Christmas time. For the most part, though, I fuck with gummy candies. I love gummy candies, man. Gummy candies is my shit. The Lifesaver gummies, gummy bears.
See, I have to be in the mood for gummy candies, but when I'm in the mood for it, I mean, like, I want the big family pack.
Yeah, I went and bought the family pack of the Lifesavers gummies. I finished that bitch in 2 days. Bree was like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." She was,
Same here.
We need to get you checked for diabetes. I'm like, "Nah, I'm good."
Same here.
We need to go buy some more Lifesaver gummies, though. She's like, "You ate the whole fucking bag in 2 days." I'm like, I was hungry. I was snacking while I was...
Yeah, man.
What you want, man?
That's the shit right there.
I wasn't eating chips. Yeah, but you ate all that sugar. I'm like, yeah, well, look, man, I weigh enough as I weigh the amount of weight of a whole family. This is a lot of... If I got to keep this girlish figure, I got to eat. So, yeah, no, gummy candies, man, that's my shit. But that's how I can tell. I'm always sober. Like, okay, so then let me ask you this. Let me pose you this question. What's more important in your mind? Because I know there are other people that necessarily don't think, and then I think I already know what your answer is going to be. But I was going to ask you for the sake of asking it. What's more important? The cost of the gift of the item that you got. So would you rather receive one really, really nice big gift, or would you rather receive, you know, like 5 cheaper gifts? And if any, what do you think? Do you think either one has a significance, like a better significance over the other?
I would honestly more likely say the cheaper gifts, the 5 cheaper gifts.
Right.
Because one, I'm a cheap ass. I don't like spending money. I don't like people spending money on me either.
Yeah.
I get uncomfortable even when my wife buys me something. I'm just like, oh, thank you, babe. I'm so happy. But I was like, you spend money on me. How much was that? I could have bought ammo.
God damn.
But yeah, I would rather like I said, like fucking. I love Red Bull and Kit Kat. You know, if fucking you brought me a 4-pack of Red Bulls and like 2 Kit Kats and a little baggie, I'd be fucking happy. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna kill this shit today or tomorrow, one or the other. I would be so fucking happy. Like I didn't have to buy a Red Bull today. My boy got me. I'd be happy with that. I'm fucking happy.
Right.
Now, like if my girl fucking bought me a new gun, which she did do one year, she bought me a gun. She actually was a mechanic. I was giddy. I was super fucking giddy. But at the same time, I was like, ugh, how much money did you spend? I would have rather you just like give me permission to buy it myself.
Right. Okay.
But okay, you know. But yeah, like the smaller gifts. Okay, I'm more than down for that shit. Because I feel like when people do smaller gifts, especially when they put it together themselves and like throw it in like a little bag for you, like, oh, I'm sorry, this is all I can get you, bro. I feel like it's a lot more creative.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot more creative, a lot more ingenuity. Like, man, this motherfucker loves Shiner. I'm gonna get him a 6-pack of Shiner, and I'm gonna get him some new shot glasses. I'm fucking happy.
Hell yeah, right.
I'm like, hell yeah, motherfucker, let's drink. Let's crack this shit open right now.
Right, shit,
do you Shiners? Bitch, you better crack one open with me. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know, I like that a little bit more. Now, am I gonna turn away a big gift? Hell no.
Right.
Hell no. I turned away a big gift because I'm cheap. I didn't tell you to spend a lot of money, but you did.
Well, see, like, okay, so I think one of the biggest gift Brie ever got me is that television that's in our living room.
Oh,
she got me that for Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was like, she was like, I wanted to surprise you, but I'm just going to give it to you now because obviously I can't hide it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, you know, fucking 65-inch television, and she got me the camera for the PlayStation so that way I could stream it.
Yeah.
Like, that shit meant so much to me.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, baby, you did not have to do that. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my TV was starting to go out. I had like a little, like, 35, 45-inch TV. Like, it was, and I had that motherfucker forever, but it was starting to go out. And she's like, you know, I'm just going to do this. So she just did it, and just, you know, one day she was like, hey, let's go to Best Buy. I was like,
You just thought it was up. We're like, oh shit,
motherfucker, you never want to go to Best Buy. Motherfucker, what'd you buy? What'd you buy yourself? What'd you get? Motherfucker, you bought a new cord, huh? You bought a new Apple cord for your fucking phone. I told you didn't need a fucking 7-foot fuck cord. God damn it. Fuck. Shit. So then we show up, and then they pull out the thing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's all like, it's not gonna fit in the car. I'm like, nigga, what is this for? She goes, it's for you. I'm like, what? Who? You mean your other boyfriend? You your side motherfucker. You ain't get me no TV this big. What the fuck? So yeah, that shit threw me for a loop. That's one of the nicest gifts I've ever gotten, and that shit meant so much to me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, I always try to go out. I'll always try to go all out for Brie. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like every year. You know what I'm saying? Every year, I will like. I just give it to her like at the beginning of the month. Because unfortunately, her PlayStation Plus always runs out like literally the day after December the 1st. So I was like $50 right there. Hey, baby, here's your PlayStation Plus. You know what I'm saying? So you can renew, no problem. But then I always go try to, you know, I'll go get her shit that she likes. You know what I'm saying? Like Dragon Ball Z shit, Pokemon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can get adult gifts from all her other family. We kids. I'm gonna treat you like I want to get some shit like I'm a kid. Yo, if you get me, all right, I got my nice adult socks that feel comfortable. But dog, if you got me a pair of Dragon Ball Z socks, I got Goku. Motherfucker, I got Goku on my feet, bitch. I'll beat your ass. What's up? Look at these socks. Look at these socks, bitch. You want to fuck with me? You see this Ultra Instinct? Ultra Instinct, your head. See, you didn't even see it coming. I almost got you right there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I've always tried to do shit like that for her. You know what I'm saying? Because she, like, realistically, she didn't get a lot when she was a kid. So, you know, I'm trying to help her make up for that shit that she didn't get.
Yeah.
But I always try to do that for her. She always feels so bad. She feels the same way. She's like, baby, how much did you spend on this? I'm like, don't fucking worry about it. Open your gifts and enjoy them. Shut up.
Yeah. Now, speaking of socks, guys, we do have our own socks.
We do have our own socks.
We do have our own socks. The link to the store will be down there, and it is how will we describe these socks? Because those are mostly yours.
I mean, they're the RPG socks. It's our banner. You can wear our banner on your feet.
Yeah.
RPGs 1, 2, 3 on your feet. Yeah. That was hand designed by Brie. That was all her drawing. She drew that out.
Yeah.
By hand. So I was like, oh shit. So I went out to her. She said, because the crazy part is, when she sent it to me, she goes, oh, that's just a rough copy. I'm like, nope, that's it. That's it right there. She goes, no, don't put that up. I'm like, what are you talking about? This dope ass banner. Yeah. I'll put it up. And that's been that's been our banner ever since. And she's all like, I don't know. I'm like, that's dope. It's a dope ass banner. Shut up.
And now they're on some socks.
Yep, they're now some socks.
And y'all can get them. And if y'all want to get them, use code BlueCollar on the promo code so y'all can get 10% off. All right, guys. Speaking of like what comes with gift, dude, like the most crazy gift Michelle's ever gotten me, it was mechanic. And the story behind that, I love the story because I went to the gun store, money in hand, ready to buy this gun.
Right.
Exact same gun.
Right.
Like exact same serial number gun. Like they have more than one copy of it. They had that one gun and I wanted it. And I went up there and I was like, hey bro, I was talking to the guys. I was like, hey man, all right. I still got it. They looked at me like I knew something was up. Because the way they looked at me, they're like, nah bro, we sold it this morning. And I was like, fuck. I was like, man, you got any more? No, bro, that's all. That's the only one we have. Like, fuck. I was mad, bro. I was pissed. I was pissed, bro. I was fucking heated, bro. I was like, God fucking damn it. Because I had been researching this gun for months. And I had been looking at the same gun. Because they had it for months. Nobody bought it. I was like, all right, got the money up. I'm going to go fucking buy this bitch. And then I came home and I told Michelle about it and I was fucking pissed. And she was like, oh, it's okay, babe. It's okay. Maybe we'll find one later. Little conniving little ass. And a couple of weeks later, I think it was like a couple of days before Christmas, she's like, all right, babe, I'm going to go ahead and give you your Christmas present. I was like, all right. I was still kind of mad because I wanted to buy the Canic for myself. And then fucking pulled out the case. I said, fucking Canic on it. I was like, I'm expecting a different gun.
Right.
I'm expecting like the small, compact, carry size gun. And I was like, all right, I'm happy you bought me a gun. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm happy. But fucking open up and it's the exact one. I'm like, dude, sneaky mix. How'd you get it? And she was like, oh, it's the same one. I bought it that day. You said you went. And I was like, motherfucker. I was like, I was mad at the guys at the store. Like, those sons of bitches could have told me that you bought it. I would have gotten a surprise. But no, they didn't tell me shit. No fuckers.
Hey, man. That's dope, man. That was good.
Dude, yeah, but I was super excited too. And then, like, I have, my Smith & Wesson. They're both about the same size. And I carry that one with me all the time. And I was like, oh, babe. I had both of them. There's even a picture of me in my living room of me holding both of them. I'm like, baby, I can do a wheel now. And I still haven't done it yet at the range. I still haven't dual wheeled just for fun. I should have done it when we were mag dumping in that fucking
area. You should have. Did you even bring the Smith & Wesson out that day?
I don't think I did. I think I brought the 10 mil.
Yeah.
I think it was the 10 mil that I brought out that day.
Yeah. See, and what was really cool about Brie getting that TV is that she got that, because I just got my PS5. Yeah. I just got my PS5, like, literally, I think, a week or two before, if that. Mm-hmm. So, on top of the brand new TV, she actually wanted to buy me a brand new entertainment center.
Oh, that big one?
Yeah, that big brown. Yeah, that wasn't there. I had another cheap one before, so she bought me the entertainment center to go with the fucking TV plus the camera, just so that way I could use it with my PS5. Oh, wow. And she's like, you have everything you need. Shut the fuck up and stream. Shut the fuck up.
I don't want to hear shit no more.
Right, because I was and realistically, I kept giving reasons why I didn't want to. Really, it was just because I was nervous. I was fucking terrified. I was terrified. Like, being on camera and playing video games, I was just like, oh my god, dude. Like, I'm so fucking nervous, and stuff like that. So I was like, man, yeah. So, but yeah, that was one of the nicest gifts she'd ever gotten. That's actually the nicest gift she's ever gotten me. You know what I'm saying? She's like,
see, and I feel bad because I can't remember some of the nicer gifts I've gotten Michelle.
See, I've gotten Brie okay, so I've gotten her the new Pokemon games for Christmas. Like she just picked up her new Pokemon game, which was supposed to be her Christmas gift, but she wanted to play it now because it just came out. It literally just came out. She would have had to wait a whole month. Oh, she was like, I want to play it now. So she's like, can we go get it? And then you just say it's my Christmas gift later. And I'm like, all right, that's fine.
See, like with me and Michelle, we do buy each other shit all the time. Especially if I'm really wanting something, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna wait. and then she knows I'll I will bug myself about getting something.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at it, like, babe, it's on sale. You gonna get it? No, I should probably wait. And then she'll get tired. I think she gets just tired of me.
Brie
And
does
she'll
the
just
same shit.
fucking buy it
Yep,
for me.
Brie does the same
And then I'll come in the mail. I was
shit.
like, oh shit, babe, why'd you get this? She's like, well, I know you've been wanting it. And I was like, oh, you're just tired of me bitching about it. Not having it yet. No, like, yeah, I've gotten her some stuff. I've gotten her, what was it called? I think it was like a Jesse James purse or some shit, where it has like a holster in the purse and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and like she liked this. She had it for a while. Just one of the straps started ripping, so we had to like start sewing that shit back together. But her fucking gun was heavy, and she carries a goddamn brick in her purse. Not literally, but kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have gotten her quite a few things. It just, I hate to say, I kind of forget. I forget what I get her, and I'm like, babe, when did we get this? Remember you bought it for me? I was like, yeah. Totally remember. I got it for our anniversary, your birthday? Yeah, I forget shit. I think it's just a kind of guy thing. But, I don't know. I'm excited for Christmas. I like Christmas.
Yeah, I like to. Just I was telling Brie, I was like, we need to go to storage because we're not going to get out the big tree this year. We haven't got out the big tree since we have cloud because it has like fake snow on it, and we don't want Cloud to eat that because apparently that can cause cancer. So we don't want him to eat that. So we're probably going to wind up getting rid of that tree at some point and just getting a regular tree. But then Cloud's never been around a tree, so we don't know how he's going to act. He's probably going to be a psychopath and be like, fucking all twitchy and shit, try to fight the fucking tree. But we're going to go get like her small tree and everything. And then we've knocked out most of my family's Christmas. So I think the only ones that we need to get is for like my dad and my grandpa, and I told her I would take care of those.
Yeah.
I still gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad loves Dallas Cowboys. My dad loves Texas Tech. One thing that I want to get for my dad before, at some point, is I want to get him a katana. I want to get him like a battle ready, fucking katana. But the one I'm looking at, it's not super expensive, but it's not
What's
cheap.
not super expensive?
It's like $400 or $500. I'm saying that compared to like the one I'm trying to buy Brie, which is like fucking $1,600.
Yeah, true.
This isn't like
comparison with everything.
Right, so this isn't like an Uchi katana. This is like God damn it. Let me see.
Let us know, guys. Let us know what is something you've always wanted for Christmas that you never got as a kid. Because for me, it was an RC car. And, you see the ads on TV and shit, like little remote control, blah, 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 this or that. It could do this, it could do this time, whatever. I've always wanted one as a kid. Oh, yeah. And when I got older and I had some money, and that's when I kind of decided to get some RC cars myself. And started small, started with like $100 one off of Amazon. Cheap little bastard. It was a fun little car, don't get me wrong, but it kind of bled into another hobby that was quite expensive. And
I might get my dad that one.
Ooh, I like it. It's pretty.
Let me see. Where's the price?
I don't want to see.
What the?
I don't want to see. You gotta love iPhones, right?
This one is $569.99. $600.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Plus, I would have to wait for it to ship to the U.S.
Yeah,
because it's coming from Japan.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, but I want to get my dad one of those just because it's one of those. It's just one of those things I do. I like to give swords as presents to people.
What if somebody gave you like a display sword? Like, definitely fucking not battle ready, not even sharp. Pretty, but not sharp.
I would be appreciative of it, but, and I would put it on display. I would use it for what its intended uses is for a display. But, I don't give swords as, like, one of those things as, like, a display. I give you a sword if I trust you. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I haven't given out all the swords that I wanted to give is because I don't have money like that. Or else everyone I want to give a sword to would have a fucking sword. Yeah, they would have a katana. Like a fucking full-on battle-ready katana. So yeah,
That's a lot of money.
yeah, and I'm talking like all the swords I would get would be somewhere in the like those rough price ranges, anywhere between $400 and $600 a sword.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's a fuckload of money. And then the one I'm getting for Brie for a wedding gift is fucking $1,500. Yeah.
No, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm good.
That's
a lot of money.
And that's one of those things where it's like, the one I get for her, I told her, I was like, eventually the plan is to have, because I told her, I was like, I don't want us to be a family. I don't want us, like, me and her to be a family. I don't want that to be a thing. I want us to be a clan. I want to establish a clan. And I'm going to get battle-ready samurai armor. I know it's not likely to ever be used, but I want it to be fitted to me. And then that will be passed down from generation to generation.
It's still pretty dope.
Along with my katana and my wakizashi. And that's what I want to pass down through our family. The same thing with her katana.
Yeah.
Or unless she wants to be buried with her katana, but I think she said she wants to be cremated, so that's not going to matter.
Yeah. Cremation is the way to go, buddy.
Yeah, but that's what I told her. It's like, I want these things to be passed down. I want this shit to be on lock in a very secure area, like only for family.
Yeah. You get what you mean.
Yeah, so that's the plan.
Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna start wrapping up this episode. We're at an hour and a half for this whole segment.
Oh, it's not
So
bad.
we just kept going and didn't want to stop. We're having fun. All right, guys. Follow Fabian's Twitch.
Yep, twitch.com/RPGs123. So the next time I stream, it is going to be the God of War, the new one, God of War Ragnarok. Let's see here. So right now we're currently at 733 followers, so we gained another follower. We're trying to get to 1,000 before Twitter dies. That's what Bree told me. So yeah.
I don't think Twitter's gonna die. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be around for much longer.
I don't know, man. He's on one for sure. But
He cleaned the house. That's for damn sure.
yeah, he out there acting like Thanos. People just disappearing.
Yeah. Did you see the whole thing about their lunches and shit? Like the company, like Twitter was paying for their employees' lunches, and a lot of them are racking up like $200 fucking lunches a day,
Oh, hell no!
going out to like fancy ass restaurants and shit.
No.
Like all the employees were doing that shit, and he was like, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Fuck that. You're wasting my money."
Yeah, it's a waste of money. Yeah, damn right.
I was like, "No." He's like, "No, you're not doing that." I was like, "I agree. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fuck those fucking office working white collar motherfuckers. This is blue collar town, bitches."
Damn right.
Yeah, so go follow Fabian's Twitch. The link will be in the description down below, guys. There's always a little tab on our channel page too. Y'all can go click on that. Go follow all this shit.
Yep. Go follow our YouTube as well. We have I believe we have our YouTube, our Twitter, linked on there as well. I also think we have our Patreon. Bree said we have a Patreon.
Oh, you have a Patreon now?
Yeah, we've had a Patreon apparently.
Oh, okay, I did not know about this.
Oh, it's not linked on here. So good. So what we have linked on here is our Twitter, YouTube, and our Instagram. I think she said we had I think she said that we had a Patreon. Maybe she took it off. I don't know.
Okay.
But either way, yeah, go follow us. We're trying to get to 800 for the years out. Trying to get to 1,000 as quickly as possible. So at least we're pretty established whenever Twitter dies. So
yeah. So again, follow us, guys, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. For our merch store down below, guys, our standard code for the rest of this month is Blue Collar, but for Black Friday only, if you use the code Black Collar, I'll get 20% off, another 10% for you guys, and that'll be on everything we have on our store.
Yes. Also, we want to go ahead and mention we do now have a promo code for Spartan mounts.
Yeah. So all the stuff you see hanging up on the walls, from what y'all can't see, kind of don't want to show all y'all. All their mounts, we love their stuff. I use a lot of their stuff. Fabian does have a lot of their stuff. Chris has some other stuff. We love their products. They do have a promo code for us. It is BlueCollarShock, all one word, guys. It'll get you 10% off, and y'all get some pretty badass shit. And even if you're not into guns, if you're power tools, they got shit for you. If you're into Nerf guns, they got shit for you. If you're into a lot of Bluetooth speakers, they got shit for you.
Yep.
For your plate carrier, they got a plate carrier for y'all. Rack to hold that motherfucker up. So check them out, guys. We appreciate them, and hopefully we'll be getting some more sponsors and some more love from everybody else. And check them all out, guys. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see you guys again next time. All right, and as always,
Yes, make love loudly and make war silently.